Welcome everyone to the SERL Domino's Pizza Truck Series Season 1 Race 15 at Gateway here. So we are here in the daytime right here to begin the weekend right here. So honestly, in my opinion, I don't think Gateway is going to be the track that gives us like 15 DNFs or maybe even like 10 DNFs. You know, I think we could see like crashes like every like 4 or 5 laps maybe. I think it's possible, but I don't think that we'll see a lot of like DNFs here. I don't think Gateway is that type of track in this league. So when we look at the points right here, Charles Belden he lost a lot after last week's awful race at Kentucky right here, and because of that, it's allowed Matthew Hotchkiss, Nick Smith, and AJ Green, I believe, to all catch up right here. But out of those like 3 drivers right there, Matthew Hotchkiss and Nick Smith are within a full race here. AJ Green is just like slightly over a full race here. So at this point here, it still appears to be like a 3-man race for the top right here, and I think that we can easily see Charles Belden lose his points lead here. He's led the points lead for the last several weeks right here, and it's so many weeks that I actually cannot remember the last race of where he did not hold the points right here. But I think that he could lose it right here. But anyway, what's gonna happen today? Let's get the cars rolling off. Jim Kelly, Zachary Fitzwater here start on the front road. Jim Kelly 12 points and already a 2-time winner here. I think I could see him easily getting his 3rd win here today. But as we look at this right here. Okay, there we go. Big crap. Charles Belden starts 30th right here. And Matthew Hotchkiss starts in the back right here. So our top 2 points really not starting well, and but last week at Kentucky, our front guys in points also did not start well here. So it looks like that we have gone into this group of like top drivers in points struggling in qualifying here. But here we go. The green flag is now out here at Gateway. Green flag at Gateway here. Jim Kelly leads us to the green. As we head into turn number 1 here, the surface around here is a little bumpy, and the caution is already out here. So now we're just gonna race ourselves back to the line. Yeah. The bottom for the most part is going to be the preferred groove to race. But Jim Kelly leads what's it for? William Bedford here, Carter Kozlowski, Bill Watson, Zachary Woodward, Kenny Hamlin, possibly Matthew Hotchkiss are here. Okay, fine. So it just simply appeared to be here. And we got a spinner here. Jim Cagney here, Riley White, Sean Harville, Garrett Sinor. Whoa. Right here. All of a sudden, a lot of like checking up right here. So let's take a look and see what brought out the caution. Watch right here, Charles Belden and Diego Stevenson right here. They make some contact right here. So that brings Diego Stevenson down into Phil Watson here. Phil Watson then goes up into Zachary Woodward here. Zachary Woodward obviously did not see it coming right here. Then back on the track right here, Kenny Hamlin gets a piece of it right here. But then all of a sudden, right here, William Bedford just has like more to go, and he goes head on into the outside wall here. But also, Carter Kozlowski and Kenny Hamlin also took some pretty hard hits right there, but obviously William Bedford got the worst of it right here, and that's going to cause William Bedford to eventually DNF right here. So now let's go on board some drivers. This crash was just simply a chain reaction right here, and Kenny Hamlin was right behind the points leader Charles Belden here, so Charles Belden thankfully dodged a bullet here. But let's go on board Kenny Hamlin. Now, let's go back to the green flag. As I was saying, William Bedford is now out of the race right here, and he's the only car out here. Everyone else is still on the lead lap right here. Charles Belding is in 29th right here. Then Matthew Hotchkiss, he's in 32nd right here. So where is Nick Smith? Nick Smith is 12 right here. So as of right now, Nick Smith would be the points leader right here, and obviously Charles Belding he simply has a lot of ground to make up if Charles Belding is going to want to like maintain that points leader here. But we'll just see what happens here. So we are going to go back green right here with, I believe, yeah. So we're going to go back green right here on lap 6 of 20 right here. So here we go here. Jim Kelly has led every lap so far here. Is someone going to have the ability to pass him here? Let's go back to the back to a green flag right here at Gateway. Zachary Fitzwater in the 57 here. Zachary Fitzwater, he's actually 5th in points right here, and now he's looking under Jim Kelly right here. Zachary Fitzwater is going to make the move under Jim Kelly right here, and it looks like is he going to lead the lap? Who led it? Okay, Jim Kelly led the lap right here, but he's definitely not going to. Okay, yeah, so he's definitely not going to lead this right here. Zachary Fitzwater right here to the lead, but here comes AJ Green here in the 99. AJ Green looking to be a 2-time winner of the season. And behind them right here, we have Matt L. and Anthony Martin here. So that rounds out your top 5 right here. Zachary Fitzwater now leads. Anyway, and now let's go through the pack right here. Matthew Hotchkiss is 32nd here, and Charles Belding is 35th. So once again, so far not a very good performance by Charles Belding here. But where is Nick Smith here? Okay, yeah, Nick Smith. The last time by, he was 10th. Where is he gonna stack it this time? 10th, yeah. So he's 10th again right here. So Zachary Fitzwater continues to lead. He's actually now pulled away to a pretty decent gap here over Jim Kelly. And then we have this like 3-wide battle right here for second right here. Anthony Martin, AJ Green here. Anthony Martin actually got on the curb right here. He had to get on the curb to make that pass here, and that curb is a little bit dangerous. And oh my gosh, right here, Andrew Brown here. Oh my god, AJ Green. Here, oh my god, major stack over here in this man, and well here, AJ Green comes back to the track here. He gets in the Nick Smith here, and now we got a crasher here. Nick Smith gets involved here, and AJ Green, all three drivers that all had pretty good chances right here to finish inside the top 10, especially for Nick Smith. Nick Smith could have easily had just like taken. Nick Smith could have like easily had taken the points leader here. But now that's just like a big no right here. So the caution is now out right here. Nick Smith right here. He has the heaviest danger here. And oh my god, crasher here. Nick Smith right here. Daniel Boyles, Garrett Sinner, Zachary Wilbur here. Charles Belding possibly involved. Kenny Hamlin, maybe Matthew Hotchkiss are here. So crash in turn 1, and then a crash, and then that same lap, a crash in turn number 4 here. Let's take a look and see how these two crashes formed. A battle for third went all wrong right here. So Tony Green and Andrew Brandt got together here, and that kind of created like a stack up right here. Andrew Brandt made slight contact here with the inside wall, and then AJ Green got turned right here as part of the collision here. But then all of a sudden here, it gets really worse right here. he gets sideways here, and he just like simply cannot control himself here. He's just extremely sideways here, and then he comes back up into the track right here, just at the wrong time right here to collect Nick Smith right here, and then Zachary Woodward actually almost got turned by Elliot Volgo right here, then Jim Calkin here, and then they just all three drivers, well actually AJ Green barely hits the outside wall here, but Nick Smith and Jim Cacknell took very hard hits into the outside wall here. Now let's take a look and see what happened in turn 4. This crash started entering turn number 3 right here. So our Chastain got Eric Almahart and our Chastain here made contact right here. Dan Daniel Boys right here. He rubs alongside our Chastain right here, and then Connor Breen right here tries to avoid it right here, but then gets into Daniel Boys right here, and then right here as we go on helicopter here. Unfortunately, Sean Harple has nowhere to go. Zachary Woodward, Garrett Sidnor, Phil Watson here, Charles Belling did get damage right here. Wow, watch Charles Belling actually got through right here. Okay, he did get like a slight amount of damage right here, but then AJ Green, he just like he enters that corner right there way too hot, and so does Carl Keselowski and Nick Smith. So this crash right here is probably going to result in like a few DNFs right here. But now let's go on board a few drivers. AJ Green looked destined to possibly get a second win of the season, or if he wasn't going to win, he looked to be destined to get like a top 5, and he did not see this crash coming. And then let's just like fast forward here to this pileup. That crash just like stinged. Let's find someone else. Daniel Boyles, an innocent bystander. Two hard hits. Then he takes a third hard hit right there. Because of errors, it's not saying here, but we lost Nick Smith, AJ Green, Carl Keselowski, Daniel Wales, Zachary Woodward, and Anthony Martin. Is it Anthony Martin? No way, it's not. It's Phil Watson. I'm stuck in American Ethanol Series motor here. So Charles Belling is definitely going to like gain points on Nick Smith over here. So Charles Belling, so now it looks like he could still maintain his points over here, but we'll just have to see right here. We only have. When we get the green, we are only going to have like 5 more laps to go. Right here, so here we go. Here, green flag is back out of Gateway. Zachary Fitzwater is definitely, at this point, going to get the bonus point for most laps later here, unless Jim Kelly gets right back around him, which he's doing right now, and unless fine. Zachary Fitzwater currently holds onto the most laps led point right there, but if Jim Kelly right here can just like lead the next few laps right here, he will get that back. Anthony, it looks like Anthony Martin is going to get like a nice solid like top 5 right here. Oh no, this could be treacherous right here. And the cautions are out here. Oh my god, there you see, and there's another caution right there. James Rogner here, but that could have been a lot more worse. And what is the caution for? Who got themselves in trouble? Jordan. It looks like Jordan Newman right here. So let's take a look and see what's happening right here. And that is probably going to be like the final caution, and the race is probably going to be over. But let's take a look and see what happened to Jordan Newman. When he bumped too many times right here, it's eventually going to lead to a spin right here. And that's what happened here to Jordan Newman right here, as he gets help from Benny Watson in the 24. Jordan Newman almost saved it right here, but then at the last second here, Benny Watson just simply wanted to obviously move him out of the way. Anyway, so that's pretty much all there is to show. Let's now take you back to the green flag. If we are going to go green again, we are going to have a 1 lap dasher here. So if Jim Kelly and Zachary Fitzwater had been the 2 dominant drivers of the day, they have been the only 2 drivers to lead laps right here. And at this point right here, so it looks like at this point here, Charles Belling, unless unless Matthew Hotchkiss is able to pass like 5 cars right here, Charles Belding appears to be most likely. Charles Belding looks like he's going to like maintain his points later here. Here we go here. Our 1 lap dasher here begins right here, and this is the 2nd race in a row that we've had a 1 lap dasher here. Here we are, white flag here at Gateway right here. There's only 1 left to go here. Here comes Adrian Felix here and Tony Green are here, coming to the bottom right here. But I don't know if it's exactly going to be enough right here. Jim Kelly leads right here. Does Zachary Fitzwater have anything on Jim Kelly right here? So we only have 1 more time here. He only has 1 shot here to make faster. Here he comes right here into turns 3 and 4 here. They are side by side here, entering turns 3 and 4. Zachary Fitzwater here. He is going to get the momentum here. Here comes Jim Kelly back on the high side right here. As they come down the surface right here, and as Adrian Felix crashes. I'm sorry. Huge failure on my part here. As we have a massive crash right here. Who won the race? Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly has won the race right here. Okay, fine. Let's see. Let's see how close the finish was. I know this is kind of like a weird way to do it right here, but so that was the one right there. Wow, unbelievable here. 0.23 thousandths of a second right here was the margin right here. Okay, fine. Now let's show you how this last turn caution came out. A battle for third went all wrong right here because similar to the Jordan Newman and Benny Watson incident right here, Adrian Felix got help from Tony Green right here, and Adrian Felix looked to get 4th right here, and then all of a sudden it just all went away right here. And he slides up right in front of the track right here, and everyone else just kind of has like nowhere to go. Tony Green hits the inside wall hard right here. He goes for a spin. Matt L spins. Aiden Saunders hits the wall right here, and then this is where the crashes, and this is where it just kind of gets kind of like ugly right here. And unfortunately for poor Charles Belding, he has nowhere to go right here. So Charles Belding might actually lose the points leader right here. Okay, this shows what happened right here in front of them. Connor Britton, Kendall Garner here, James Rodney here, and just many more. So let's go on board Matthew Hotchkiss, because it looks like right here Matthew Hotchkiss is going to be your new points leader. On board Matthew Hotchkiss. We did get a piece of it. Here is 10th through 37 right here. So Matthew Hotchkiss right here, he had to finish. In order for him to grab the points lead, he had to finish 9 spots ahead of Charles Belding right here. He finishes 18th. Charles Belding finishes 28th right here, so that is more than 9 spots. So Matthew Hotchkiss is going to become your new points leader here, and I believe as the points are being calculated right now, he's going to be the points leader right here. But he's only going to lead about like 2 points right here. So Matthew Hotchkiss is going to be your new points leader here, unless for some reason I am like wrong here, and unfortunately here out of entering this race there were like 3. It was out of the two cars that could take the points lead away from Charles Belding. Nick Smith actually had the most fortune right here, but unfortunately getting involved in that caution did not help him like at all right here. So he's probably going to lose a lot right here from the new points leader Matthew Hotchkiss right here. Anyway, Jim Kelly now grabs his third win. He now grabs his third win of the season here. So now, so as of like right now, every series in season 1 has a 3-time winner. Right here, can Jim Kelly get back in the point side? It's because at this point it's still going to take a lot of like good races for him to get back into the hunt right here, but it is possible. It is possible because yeah, no, never mind right here. So that's pretty much all I have to say right here. Thank you for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and bye. Congrats to Jim Kelly.